Welcome, my go-getters, to another episode of Bloons TD Science! Today we're going to test out the blade shooters versus the dart monkeys. But really, what we're testing here is, are blade shooters a decent tower? That's what we want to understand. So I picked a nice middle-of-the-road tower that a lot of people like to use in a lot of different games, the dart monkey, to kind of compare him, to see if these blade shooters actually do more popping power, or even a reasonable amount of popping power for their price. Now, we do have 2-3 blade shooters, which in my opinion are the only blade shooters worth getting, versus 0-3 dart monkeys, which depends if you want to get 2-3 dart monkeys or 0-3 dart monkeys. I think 0-3 are more efficient for popping power, but of course it depends on the map and the positioning and everything. So you'll have to keep that in mind as well. Now, with this new BTD Science setup, what we're doing is we're doing a play with fire setup. So no matter what, the same amount of balloons will come out on both sides, because he's not sending out any balloons, and I'm sending out every single balloon. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to test it against these pink balloons. Looks like the dart monkeys are slowly getting overwhelmed over here, and the dart monkeys will end up leaking just a few pink balloons. Blade shooters leak none. Now, on his screen, though, he actually did not leak any balloons. So we're going to send out an even bigger rush of white balloons now. Let's see if these dart monkeys and these blade shooters can both still handle them. At this point, we're looking like, it's not a huge difference so far. And that's the keyword, man, so far. Now, the one thing that the dart monkeys definitely have an advantage on is the range. They've got some range no matter what they've got. It's pretty reasonably sized, and then you can always increase it to be further and further. With the blade shooters, you just kind of have to pile them on top of each other and just hope for the best. So now we got a pretty beefy zebra rush coming out. So far, still a very, very close game. Looks like these zebra balloons are getting almost completely popped by the blade shooters, but the dart monkeys just can't handle them. So against these pretty reasonably sized grouped rushes, the blade shooters look like they are definitely the king. Now we got to test out against some regen balloons. It looks like the range here is definitely a big player in the game. The dart monkeys can kind of consistently attack these guys, where the blades might randomly hit one of these regen rainbows on the side over there, and that ends up making them regen like crazy, and the blade shooter just can't handle them at that point. So in the end, I really don't have a definitive answer for you guys on what's better, but I do want to say that the tack shooters buff definitely makes them a reasonable tower, and I will think about using them in my games instead of other towers like the dart monkey, the engineer, and the ninja. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a super duper delicious day.